We can do the thing first.
All right. We'll do the thing first.
What are we doing first?
Well, you might want to say hi.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here.
Terry.
Hey, we're starting early because there's nobody on.
No, because Full Bloom Country, Pooch's dad had heart surgery.
Oh.
So they weren't on, and we send prayers for Pooch and his dad and the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Scott from Rambling with the Brooms contacted me.
This is a public service announcement.
Yes. And I'm going to have to decline our granddaughter's phone call. And anyway, Scott wanted to let everybody know that they're going to be holding a fundraiser on August 31st, this coming Saturday, and it's starting at 7 a.m. Eastern. That would be 6 in the morning Central.
Yep.
And it will run until 11 p.m. Eastern. So, and it's a fundraiser for Livia. And Livia is a 4-year-old little girl who is battling brain cancer. And the family has to go, 13 to 14 hours away from home to get treatment. So they're doing a fundraiser to help the family. And if y'all could be there, that would be great.
Yes.
Very much appreciated.
And who's it sponsored by?
And it is going to be on Rambling with the Brooms, Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead, and Rem's Family Farm, is that? And Miss Andale Homestead. Yeah. So you can watch, I believe, on any of those channels during that time on Saturday morning. So please go over there and check that out. And if you can do a donation or buy something on the auction or whatever, I know they're doing several things. Or if you can't, then please just say a prayer for them.
For that little girl.
Yeah. Yes. So then I'll just mention it again before we get off here. So anybody that didn't realize we came in early. So yeah.
So yes, we did start early.
We did.
Because I know some people are saying, man, there's been a big gap between 3 Mississippi and now.
there's nobody on. No. Yeah. Well, Tim was on Ridge Life.
Was he?
He had a premiere on. So
he was using Simple Life Reclaims time.
Wait, it's not their time.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
But normally he wouldn't have done that.
No.
Yeah.
But they're not doing their.
And I want to thank Tim for texting with me while I was in the hospital, checking up on me and stuff like that. So was David at Come On. And Terry took a break from me.
Take a break.
I mean, there was nothing you could do at the hospital.
I spent.
You had to run a farm,
and I had to come home and take care of animals.
But hey, guys, we still got 8 minutes, so we can go over. I went into the hospital and I talked about this last night on Sergeant's Talk TV, and we who gifted what?
Keith Jenkins, King Salute, gifted 5 empty Homestead memberships. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And I went in there on Thursday at 6:30 in the morning, and the nursing staff and everybody was just absolutely accommodating. It went quick when they told me to be there at 6:30. They called me back there. They prepped me and everything. If you've seen the video of me all juiced up, I didn't even know that took place.
He said, hey, film this. This is fun.
And I'm going to tell you something. I don't remember that. I remember them putting the block in my hip to numb my whole lower section. And I remember them putting the cold iodine and shaving my leg. And then the lady said that she was going to give me some really good stuff that the hospital calls a midnight margarita. And she juiced me up with that stuff. And guys, I woke up. I was laying in my bed and I'm going, wow, it's already over. It's like and I had a really good nap.
Yeah.
I really did.
Got some good sleep.
But the bad thing is, in my case, was I got there, and the people from physical torture showed up from the PT section, and they started messing with me right off the get-go. And it was crazy how much PT I got in that day and a half.
Yeah.
Or 2 days, whatever. I was in there overnight. I didn't get out of there till like 3:00 in the afternoon. But man, they came in there and they just said, "We got to get you up and you got to get moving, yada, yada, yada." And I'm just going, man, are you kidding me? But shout out to my doctor. He did a great job. And to the nursing staff, they were just absolutely kind.
Awesome nurses.
Yeah, and they didn't mind coming in every 3 hours and waking me up. I got to take your blood pressure.
We got to give you some more
pain medicine. I said, how much pain medicine am I going to take? And she says, you don't want to chase pain. You want to be ahead of it. And I go, okay, sounds good. And so they did all that, and they just pumped me through full of antibiotics through the IV.
Yep.
And I haven't had any antibiotics since then. It's healing great. It's itching like crazy now after a week. So I guess that means it's healing. So I'm getting around. Physical therapist came out. Home health care came out to the house. She's been out twice. PT's been out twice.
They brought some weird contraption.
They brought some contraption from some medical company. The doctor ordered it and the VA paid for it. And I'm supposed to lay in the bed, strap my leg in there, and it's on a timer, and it moves your leg and bends your leg and stuff like that, so you don't get blood clots and stuff. So we just got it today, so we're gonna check that out. But VA came through with flying colors on this one so far. And I can't say one bad thing about it.
Well, except for that whole mix-up on the medicine.
Oh, then the medicine. I'm in the hospital, and doctor said, I'm going to put your medicine in and stuff like that. The Percocet.
And we told them CVS.
We said CVS, that's where we want it. So the VA calls and said, hey, do you want to drive up to Muskogee?
Your medicine's ready.
An hour and a half away. Your medicine's ready. Do you want to come in, or do you want to go through the drive-through? Because they have a drive-through pharmacy.
And he was sitting in the hospital.
I said, I'm still in the hospital. And they go, oh, so do you want to come up and get it?
Do you want us to mail it?
I said, they just took my leg off and put it back in. And she goes, oh, okay. Well, I'll just mail it to you, and your pain medication will be there on Monday.
Yeah. So you're going to go all weekend.
So, and this was a Friday. And I'm going, what? So talked to the nursing staff. And then after I talked to the nursing staff, another person from the VA pharmacy calls me and asks me the same questions. I said, you guys just called me.
Yeah.
She goes, oh. And
well,
I said, just mail it out,
yeah,
and I'll talk to the doctor and I'll get a prescription at CVS. And then the nurses came in and I told them, they said, you can't, that's against the law because we're giving you narcotics, and you can't have two open prescriptions for the same person for the same thing. I go, oh, the hospital called the VA. They pulled somebody's head out of their 6 o'clock position, and they got it all squared away, and went to CVS, paid a $5 copay, and got my prescription. And
yep,
I've been popping pills ever since.
Every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours.
One pill.
Yeah. And
he's doing good though.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot of walking. I was very surprised how well you recover from this and how much walking actually helps you once you have a hip replacement.
Right.
Now I do, if after the day goes on, I do feel like a metallic, not a pop, but a movement in my hip. It's kind of, it feels weird.
Your robo leg?
My robo leg or whatever. And I did ask them, I said, hey, can I get a video of this for YouTube? Of you guys pounding a rod in my leg?
No,
and doing
because then you'd have physical evidence for any lawsuits later on. They're not going to allow that.
Oh, I thought somebody might look at it and say, hey, there's a how-to. I'll do it myself. But anyway, instead of doing what do they call an inner?
And they have anterior, which is front, and posterior, which is back, basically, but to the back of your hip.
The back of the hip side. So they went that way to get the bone out and do the sawing and pounding and all that stuff. So
Angie said, take your softeners or you'll get plugged up.
Well, I'm taking magnesium.
Yeah.
And
it's been helping, I think.
Well, I mean, that's one thing that they ask you. When was the last time you had a BM? And I'm going, a BM? What the heck's a BM? He goes, a bowel movement. I go, oh, okay. We'll leave it at BM.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I did it the morning when we went to the hospital, and then it started working again. So anyway, everything's fine. No infections, no nothing like that. Terrie's been an absolute angel. Getting a little tired of me barking orders. And she said, can you put a please on the end of that?
At the beginning. Can you say please?
Yeah. So because
he was starting to sound a little bossy. It was like.
But it's kind of like, you can't do nothing because I can't bend over to get something.
Well, and he was getting frustrated.
I'm in a walker. I'm going around with a walker. And you can't carry nothing because you got weight on it. So, yeah. But she's been an absolute
He needs a bicycle basket.
So she's dealing with two things. I'm retired, and
you can't do anything.
I'm an invalid. She's got to take
Although PT,
PT,
they came by today, and he did his exercises, which was good. And we discussed how he gets in and out of bed because he was having me help him move his leg up and everything.
That's a heavy leg, guys.
And the physical therapist said, "Well, let's see how you're doing this." He did it all by himself.
I can get into bed now, and I can get out of bed.
Yes.
So, it just...
I said I think it was more anxiety than...
It was, because the first time we went in bed...
It's scary.
I mean, it shot through my body, and I just started sweating.
Right. Well, and it's scary when you're down and you don't know, you don't have anything to pull yourself up. And
it's going good. The recovery's going good. The healing's going good. And I thank everybody for their tons and tons of prayers.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And I saw Scott was in here. Yeah, there's Scott. Scott, I did share about Livia and the fundraiser and auction that you're doing on August 31st. If you want to piece that information together and put it into the chat, that would be great.
Yes, we appreciate that.
But I did share it, and we hope that you are able to raise a lot for them because that is a worthwhile cause for sure.
So, hey, it's 8:02. So let's talk about the secret channel, or the mystery channel, as Terrie calls it. Yes. And the mystery channel today is, and Tiffany,
Canadian Family Life.
Again, Lila came close, but no cigars.
Yeah, she tried.
It's Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Yeah. The creator is Terrie and Mike. They have 1.49K in subscribers. They have 98 videos and 81.6K in views. Kristen and Mike live in north central Georgia. They purchased their property back in March of 2001 and finished building their barn-dominium dream home in September of 22. Since finishing their house and reaching their 1 year mark into this new lifestyle, they have slowly been working towards making their dreams come true. Come join Kristen and Mike at Bella's Whisper Farmstead as they explore the beautiful world of homesteading and country living on their 21 acres in Georgia. From raising cattle, chickens, ducks, their kids, and their beautiful American bulldog named Bella, to nurturing their expanding garden and building a tiny home, barn-dominium, to go along with their main house. Subscribe to the channel. Stay connected to this fulfilling journey for them and with them. And they can also be found on Instagram at Bella Whispers Farmstead. So there you go. The secret channel is Bella's Whisper Farmstead.
And
So
she is in here. So hello, Kristen.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
And the moderators, could you please put their link in the chat? And please connect with them and show them some love and support their channel.
Yes.
All right. But make sure you go and watch some videos. Make sure that's what you're interested in and not just subscribe to be subscribing. Because as creators, we want return.
Yeah, we want people that are actually going to watch.
Subscribers. That's what we want. Not just subscribe and forget about them. Because that's what motivates a creator.
Yeah.
Is people coming in and actually watching their videos.
Yeah.
So down on the family banner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't got the family banner up yet, do we? Okay.
Oh,
We'll do it
did
after.
I not put? Oh, I put the. Sorry, guys.
Hang on, guys. Technical difficulties.
I'm losing my mind.
There you go.
Because I put the members banner up.
There you go. On the family banner, guys, is Country to Coast. Please check them out. Country to Coast, the creator is Shirley. She has 573 subscribers. She has 40 videos and 29K in views. Shirley was born and raised on a farm, was taught to cook, grow herbs and vegetables by her mother and both grandmothers. They taught her how to cook and prepare every kind of food you could possibly ever want to eat. Over the years, she married an amazing husband, left the farm and moved to the East Coast, where she has learned some new recipes as she cooks for her family all the all-time favorite meals for her 3 sons, her daughter-in-law, and 2 amazing grandsons. So she wants to share her adventures with you and her views and viewers to, I just messed that whole thing up. She wants to share her adventures with you, her viewers. So come to Country to Coast and share the love, guys. So there you go. Country to Coast.
We did mention she's taking.
I'm on some Perka. I just popped another one before. So I could say anything during this live, guys. Because it's getting goofy inside my brain trying to read and stuff. So guys, please go check that out. Moderators, please put her link into the chat. Guys, she's part of our family. Make her part of your family. And also Bella's Whispers Farmstead also, guys.
Yes.
So who do we got in the chat?
So I'm starting at the bottom this time. This is going to mess me up. Hola, Jovita.
Jovita.
There's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, and I hope Papa's doing well. I know he had a procedure yesterday, so hopefully he is well. Give him our love and hugs, please. And there is the lovely Leanne Gunther.
Hello, hello.
There's Rebel at Heart, Kelly.
We just hit 1 year on Facebook together. She sent me a thing.
Cool.
There you go.
There's Xander, Dark Lord Minette. Hi,
yeah, he's writing a scathing letter to the Board of Education or the school board.
All right.
Yeah, someone pushed his trigger.
Well, you know,
they'll do that.
Hey, there's James Hall, y'all.
Hey.
And there's Lori Cart.
There's Lynn the Okie.
Hi, Lynn. There is Kevin over at Hiking with Jackie Boy.
Sir Paul Honeyman.
Hello, Paul. There is Simply Jan Homestead.
All right.
And Lori at LG Homestead is here.
Peterson Farms of Nashville's in the house.
Hi, Peterson Farms. Sorry I missed your live yesterday, Lori. I've been busy
nursing me,
taking care of him and the animals. And
there's Peter at Old Man King Homestead.
Hi, Peter. Let's see. Who else is here?
You say Peaceful Des?
Des is here, and Des is going in April to meet up in Huffman, Texas.
Yep.
It'll be her first one that she's driven to long distance. So everybody needs to go to that Huffman, Texas meetup.
I don't have the details on it. Wish we did.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure we will as it gets closer. Yeah. Jeff Messing Around is here. Let's see.
There's Wanda Henry.
Hello, Wanda. And I got to scroll back up.
Joe Fix It For You's here.
Hi, Joe. Did I say hi to Kelly? I meant to say hi to Kelly, and then I forgot if I did. Rebel at Heart's here.
Yes.
Let's see. See, I'm going backwards. It's messing me up.
Oh, there's Linda Peterson. She says there is videos
of all surgeries. Yeah, they do videos of everything now.
Okay.
Angie, Our Cabin in the Woods.
Angie,
your favorite VA nurse.
Angie.
Let's see.
My favorite VA nurse is in the house.
All right.
See how I changed it up?
You did. That's
Susie Jacobson's here.
Hey, there's Mickey at Critter Creek.
All right, Mickey.
Hi, Susie.
Mike Birch is here.
Hello, Mike. Let's see there. Scott put the information in for the fundraiser.
Click it and put it up there.
We will show that.
There you go.
Let's see. We also have Jennifer Ocean Homestead.
Yes.
And
Charlene Grady's here.
Hello, Charlene. Tiffany at Canadian Family
See,
Life.
Charlene's right. Oatmeal cookies will help. Yeah.
Are you hinting?
Big Mike's on a keto diet, guys. Brought my blood sugar down.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, dropped it. My blood pressure down. Whew.
He's been doing good.
Big Mike hates keto.
Except for when he was in the hospital and his blood sugar was high because they were feeding him mashed potatoes and gravy and biscuits and
Guys,
gravy.
she came in there and they brought me my dinner, or they brought something in there. And as soon as I opened it up and I had a smile on my face, she looked directly in that container and she had this snarl. Guys, wasn't pretty.
I didn't.
I said, this is what the doctor ordered. I have to eat it.
Okay.
I had biscuits and gravy in the hospital. I had mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah. And they gave you a shot of insulin.
Chicken fried steak. Yeah.
There's Our Louisiana Life.
Hello, hello.
And
Isabel, she's in here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
From Pear Mayor. Secretary of Pear Mayor.
All right. Let's see. I'm still scrolling. I'm trying to get back.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead's here.
She is.
I mean, you've already said that.
I'm just agreeing. She is here.
Judy Herman's here.
Hi, Judy.
Of course, Tiffany over at Canadian Family Life. You can't pull nothing by Tiffany.
No.
Tiffany knows
She
everybody.
is on top of it.
She does.
There's Marianne A. Vlogs. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, there's Mixed Cuisina, my friend from the Philippines. Hello, hello. You say Marianne A. Vlogs?
I just,
okay.
right before she.
Okay. This ain't working, guys. The hat rack is like fuzzy.
That's okay. I couldn't remember if I'd said Kelly, so you know.
This will either be funny or we'll be fighting in 5 minutes.
Michigan Live above the 45th parallel.
All right, there they are.
Uh,
You did say Simply Jan, right?
Yes.
Simply Jan's in the house.
Jerry and Susan are here from
Hey,
Butler Family
Jerry and
Farm.
Susan.
Michigan Life said, ask your surgeon if you need pre-med to get your teeth cleaned now to prevent failure from the bacteria getting to it from bleeding during teeth cleaning. I don't know. Might
All
work.
right.
Could try it.
Anything free is good with
All right.
me.
Alexander says, uh-oh, retired Gimpy. Poor Terry's doomed.
You ain't lying about that. I feel sorry for Terry.
It was bad the first 2 nights because he couldn't get into bed or out of bed by himself, and he was peeing constantly.
And Terry ain't no power lifter. So
but then I was having to wake up too, and then I have a hard time going back to sleep.
yeah.
So
Hey, let's trade paint. There's Sean.
Hi, Sean. We got new peeps.
We got new peeps.
We did. New quail.
Yeah, we'll talk about them. Our Louisiana Life. There they are. Hardest working guy in all of Louisiana. That man works.
Yeah. Trying to see if
Evelyn Newman.
Hi, Evelyn. Lori's prepping for heaven.
All right.
Peterson Farms of Nashville.
Yes.
I'm not sure who all we've said now. I've lost track. Austin
Debbie
Stelmach.
Drach.
Oh, we got Ox. Debbie Drach and Austin Stelmach.
There you go. Hiking with Jackie boys in the house. Oh, Kevin's here.
He is.
Did I see an engagement?
He did. Congratulations, Kevin.
I thought y'all were married.
They are now engaged.
Now she's going to make him an honest man.
That's right.
There you go.
Dot Roper's here. Hi, Dot.
Paul says Big Mike's blood pressure goes down and Terry's stress goes up.
That's it.
That's right.
Bowen's here.
Hey, Bowen.
Thunderstick Homestead and Ministry.
All right.
Neil S. is here. John Goes Outdoors.
Lori Carp.
She is here. The Backwoods Misfit is here.
All right.
Let's see. We've probably said all these names like 5 times now. I don't know. Irene Malinois and Boss Boo Boy.
All right. Hello, hello.
And Ed S.
Ed S is in the house. You know, I miss Robertson's.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everything's working out.
Well, they seem to be doing good. They've been putting away a lot of veggies and herbs
Good.
and all kinds of stuff. And Rachel's birthday was the other day, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey, we talked about a while back we got some new quail, some dark quail. They're still Coturnix quails.
From Amy.
From Amy over at Living in Abundant Grace.
Yes.
Homestead. And we are now hatching those out.
Yes.
They're loud.
They are, especially at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
When
They're
hatch.
hatching out. And right now we've got 8 of them that's hatched out. And the problem was that while they were still in the container and in the trays, one hatched out while it was in the tray and fell down between the turners, right? And it was because I had the eggs and it's so hot outside.
How hot is it?
It's so hot that they started incubating on their own. And it hatched like what? 4 days before the other ones, or 3 days?
Several days.
Several days before the other ones hatched out, even started.
There were 2 that hatched early.
Did they?
Yeah, 2 hatched early.
But we're getting more of the dark quail than we are the white quail, the white Coturnix. But we do have a couple of those. But the one white Coturnix, everybody was standing on top of his head, and
squished him.
That one died today.
Yeah.
But then
2 more.
I told Terry, I said, well, just give it a couple of more days.
Yeah.
And as soon as I say that, they start hatching out again.
There's 2 more.
So I don't know.
I think we're up to 8.
Next time when we're going to incubate them, I think I'll just take the eggs as soon as I get them, instead of keeping them in the bucket out there to use. I'll just bring those directly into the house because it kind of threw us off, and they're just
And I've been
hatching all willy-nilly.
I've been collecting the zombie chicken eggs.
Yes.
So I should be able to.
So as soon as we get these out, the zombie chicken eggs, if you guys remember that video, we made nesting boxes for them.
Mm-hmm.
We've got right now 13 in the basket. We're not going to hatch out a whole lot. We'll probably do it until these all hatch out.
I have a feeling that he's not breeding all of those hens.
He's only got 5.
So I think
And he's a horny little devil.
I don't know. I have a feeling we'll end up with maybe, if I have 20 eggs, maybe 5 will hatch.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't.
Because he does have his favorite.
And they're
Relatively young.
Yeah. So.
But they're laying full-size eggs now.
Yes.
The size they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So we're going to hatch those out and see how the zombie chickens come out.
Tony's here.
You watch. Ours will probably be like tiger stripe. They'll be weird.
But that's fine.
But that's fine too.
Did you say?
It's Terry's experiment.
Did you say hi to Tony?
I did not.
And Tony.
I did watch Tony's video the other morning that he posted cleaning up the yard and stuff. And he's right, guys. Don't ever, if you have a farm or a homestead or a ranch, you don't throw stuff away. You just stack it because you never know.
You know when you're
because stuff is so expensive now.
Yeah.
Man, you go to Tractor Supply or Atwoods and stuff like that, it's just getting out of hand. Things have got to change.
Yes. Yes. Morning coffee with Mom is here as well.
All right.
Let's see. What have I missed? Oh, I've got new ones here.
Oh, wow. Neil S. says, I've got to do my math or my chicken math. Just increase my run area to almost 5,800 square feet.
Well, that's pretty good size. I mean, that our yard that they free range in is
that's huge.
That is.
That's huge. I'm thinking about when I get all better, I want to do a whole new design for those chicken runs.
Yeah. Yes.
LG says you need to name the coop for the zombie chickens The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead coop. There you go. Now I will tell you the death layer chickens. We got one rooster and two hens. So and he's finally growing.
Yeah, all three of them have grown now, Lori, and he is funny. I mean, he has a weird crow to begin with. I said it sounds like an ooga.
He crows, and at the top of his crow, his neck pops out to the side.
Well, and he does this weird. It's just a squeak at the end.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
Yeah,
but he chatters all the time.
Yeah,
he just
kind of like a game bird does.
Yeah, he just talks.
You know, like pheasant.
Yeah,
because they look like game birds anyway.
Yeah,
but they're like they're ADD. They all the time just start darting and flying and running on the chain link fencing and stuff.
They're crazy.
They're doing all kinds of crazy
He's gotten to where
stuff.
he'll kind of come over when I go in though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's not mean like Lori's was.
Yeah.
her death layer rooster was mean.
He's just hateful.
And I think Fowler's was as well.
Really?
Fowler had one that was mean. But this one, he's not. I go out there and talk to him and he'll just chatter. He's just,
yeah.
He's just strange.
But we're going to see how that goes and start. And we got them all separated in different pens. Pretty large size for 3.
Oh, yeah. They've got a lot of room.
We want to keep them purebreds and stuff like that because we were looking online and what you can actually sell death layers for is pretty expensive. Yeah. Especially if you raise them up and they're actual laying hens.
Yeah.
Yeah. $250 for a good laying hen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it depends on where
you got to figure out who's going to buy one for $250.
It depends on where you're at because
I ain't never buying one for $250.
A lot more people are starting to raise them. It's kind of like the I Am Samanis. The I Am Samanis were really rare, and then everybody's like, "Oh, I want one. It's really rare," and now a lot of people have them.
A lot of people have them.
So yeah.
I know Jake is still raising them down there in Texas.
Yeah,
Nunya, Texas.
Saw Jake at Nunya, Texas, over in Betty Boo's chat.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday morning.
Hey, there's Rice Lewis. Hello, hello.
Arlene is here. Hi, Arlene.
Jolly Huggers is in the house.
Yeah. Lori said, or you can name the zombie coop the White House.
What is it? What's that?
The White House.
Oh.
The zombie coop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mike, I will have to try and send you pictures. I use T-post with 1.5 inch PC pipe. Okay, over them. Okay. I'd like to see that design.
Oh, cool. Mickey.
7 foot tall.
Thank you, Mickey. Mickey said he'd volunteered to do that logo, the Walking Dead coop.
Oh, that'd be cool, huh?
If y'all haven't, go check out Mickey over at Critter Creek. His artwork is amazing.
Yes.
He does the videos doing the artwork. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We're both reading.
So Judy Herman says, so the zombie chicken run would be called the zombie run. Didn't know zombies could run.
You know what? Like the Walking Dead zombies, they're not very scary because they're slow.
Yeah.
But the ones in 28 Days, that movie, those suckers.
How the heck did they get that fast?
They were fast.
Yeah.
So it depends on what kind of zombie.
It's kind of like we watched that one movie or some show where the guy's a vampire, but they were proving that they don't just go around. They're just like regular people, and the sun doesn't bother them, and this doesn't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
And
the Twilight vampires compared to like the Count Dracula vampire.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Brian said no because the White House is going to change in January. Can't name it that.
Come on, Paul. He ain't no woke rooster.
Alexander said, clings to his logo done by Uncle Mickey. Love his logos. Yes. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Mickey, Scott at Rambling with a Brim says Mickey is 1,000 times better than AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Miss Arlene. She's in the house.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Oh,
Rebecca Touched by Yarns here.
I got the yawns. I'm so sorry.
I'm working her hard, guys. I'm telling you.
Well, it didn't help that the chick was born at 3 last night. He got up at 2:40.
Oh, that's right. In the World War Z, they ran too.
Yeah.
They were quick.
Yeah. So he got up at like 2 in the morning.
No, it was 2:53.
To go to the bathroom.
Right.
And so I helped him up.
Because you guys want to know my bathroom schedule.
Yes. And then he went back to bed and he was out. And I'm laying there. And then I started hearing this peep. And it was just constant peeping.
And we had another there.
And so then I'd kind of drift off and then I'd wake back up. And then I'd kind of drift. So every hour I was waking up between 3 and 7 this morning.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Let's see. Lone Cowboy Ventures. There's Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Yes. Long time no see, brother. How's Miss Linda?
And there's Anna Bohr. Hello, Anna Bohr.
Yeah, I was lurking on his last live he had a while back. Hey, Ricky Smith.
Yeah.
There he is from Veterans Landing.
Oh, man. My head's all stuffy. They're haying.
Yeah, they're getting another cutting of hay here.
And
they're on
so
the second cutting now.
I'm allergic to hay.
Yeah.
So it's bad.
She's doing good, he says.
Yay. Oh. So what else do we have going on?
Well, if you guys have any questions of us, I'm going to tell you something. If you have a bad hip, right now it seems like it's worth it because my hip generally, unless I make a bad move, doesn't hurt like it did before I had surgery.
Hey, Jack.
That's how bad my hips were hurting.
Dyer Family Farms here.
All right. There's Jack. And Jack contacted me also by text message.
Josh.
I thank him for checking up on me.
Hi, Josh. At Sherman's Family. I tagged you on Facebook the other day. I don't know if you saw it. It was a repost. It was the watermelon at the commissary in Korea.
Oh, that was $26.
Yeah, for this little
for
bitty
a bowling ball.
Yeah, for this little watermelon. I'm like,
Yeah.
Josh, would you ever imagine charging somebody that much for a watermelon?
$26. And I'm telling you something, if you split it in half, it wouldn't be enough for 2 people.
Yeah. And
because here's the thing. They don't grow them over there.
Well, they do, but only a certain time. I mean, it's a very seasonal thing there.
And it's usually a whitish one too.
And they're not as red.
Yeah, no, not even close.
But you can get them when they're in season. You can get them at a fairly decent price, but not.
And we're talking. It was $26 in the military commissary.
Right. So that was U.S. dollars. That was
because they can't buy that. They can't buy fruits and vegetables off post in that country. They have to ship them from the States. So they're on a slow boat coming over.
And then you get bad freaking produce because
bring it home and 2 days later you
gone.
can just squash your onions and stuff sometimes.
It's bad. Really bad. But yeah, it was bad. Julie said that they're still charging that much.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy.
So yeah.
Yeah, we bought all our produce. We buy it at the commissary, but we could go down into the Korean community and just buy it.
Yeah.
Right there.
I bought most of our groceries, produce wise and everything, at E-Mart.
Yeah.
So
from the Koreans.
Yeah. Tony said, Mike, I felt the same way when I had my knee replaced. It hurt a lot less after the surgery.
Yes. So yeah.
There's Alfonso.
Hey, Alfonso.
AS Blind Maid Production.
There's Sweetie Ann Vlog.
Hello,
she's in the
Sweetie
house.
Ann.
Good to see you, my dear.
And Peterson Farm said, I picked a 43-pound watermelon from our garden this week. Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you get it on video? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and also prayers out to Brian's dad, Papa.
Yes, I said
Jack.
I said earlier, but yeah, he had a procedure done yesterday, so we have prayers and love and hugs for him.
That's Brian over at the Vineyard Farmhouse.
There's Ralph. Webb's Web.
Webb's in the house.
Let's see. Yeah, Scott said they should get 3 cuttings of hay this year.
Okay.
Hi, Melinda.
Melinda Dobson.
DJ Turneroo. Hello.
Yeah, he's here too.
And let's see.
Yeah, that is a big watermelon.
I thought I saw Sherman's. Oh, he said hi, everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a huge watermelon.
Oh, James Hall said he just went in for a second opinion today on his shoulder, praying that they schedule surgery soon. Yeah, I had both shoulders done. This one over here, I had the Army Hospital do in Seoul, Korea. They did this one, but on this one, I had torn. My tendon was on by a sliver, and they just removed it. They said, we can't repair it because it tore right next to the bone where it goes in. And so they just took that one out. Well, they didn't cut, they just cut it. And when they cut it, it went down into my bicep area and it just dissolved into my skin.
Exactly.
And then they repaired the rotator cuff. That one took me almost a year to recover from. I couldn't lift stuff because the tendon. I didn't know how much you need that tendon. And he told me, do you plan on being a gymnast? You really don't need it. Well, guess what, guys?
You need it.
You need that tendon. Then when it got all better and I got back to the States, I'm going out, I'm going to practice with my compound bow. Right? My compound bow.
Oh, okay.
Yours is a crossbow
It
that
is.
I took over.
It is.
Okay. And I tried to pull that. I couldn't even pull it back. And when I did, I kept trying and trying, popped that thing right out of it. I mean, just boom. I go, oh. And it was just laying right here. I said, are you kidding me? And that's another thing you can't do since I bought her a crossbow so I could buy a crossbow. I said, hey, this is yours, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, oh, yeah, really? She was leery of me buying a hunting weapon, if you will, a crossbow, and saying it's for her.
I knew what the deal was.
Yeah, you know. And so, yeah, but she shoots better with it than I do.
Let's see.
But I can shoot the crossbow. I mean, that's fine.
Alexander, you're just supposed to say, bless your heart.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Bless your heart. Oh, I saw Julie was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Heard that. Ed Kirkpatrick's here.
Yes. Hello, Ed, the storyteller.
Let's see.
I need a full body replacement from the neck down. I'm just waiting for Zac Efron's body to be available.
Oh, let's see.
I'm pretty sure you had a Zac Efron body when you were younger.
Yeah.
You just destroyed it.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Andale, there she is.
That's what I was about to say. Neil said he can't pull a compound bow back anymore either.
Yeah. It's just, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, there's JB. Puroki's in the house.
She was talking to Angie. She needs some medical questions answered.
Okay.
Happy Hunter. Hello.
Hey. Happy Hunter's in the house.
There's a crossbow and a recurve. JB saying hi to everybody.
Jennifer Ocean saying everybody hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? Now, I will tell you, it might be a while. I got to get her out there to do some filming and put a video up and stuff like that. And I tell people, and they said, yeah, Terrie needs to do more videos, especially your cooking videos.
Let's see.
See, guys, I'm trying to make this a team effort. So you just don't like the front of that camera.
I don't like editing myself. That's why I don't mind doing the lives. Because I don't have to edit these.
Is it you don't like your voice when you're doing it? Or because I listen to your voice all the time.
I don't like any of it.
And I absolutely adore your voice.
I hate my voice. It's
the yelling and screaming I can't stand.
Yeah, all the time. I don't like hearing myself back. I don't like seeing the shakiness from the tremors. It's just, I don't know.
I'll have to give you the stand so you don't have to hold nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, and guys, guess what? Big day today. And tomorrow also. Today is day 1 of our anniversary.
It is. Day 1.
Day 1. 15 years.
15 years.
15 years of wedded bliss.
My longest marriage.
Yeah. I'm 7 years away from it. But anyway, guys, we got married in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We just took off and got married. All right. Then we called the kids and said, come to Eureka. We're getting married. Yeah. Right. So they showed up. Anyway, we went there and we did the paperwork with the city and all that stuff. Because at the time, that was on a Friday. Wasn't it a Friday or something? And the courthouse wasn't open.
The next day or something.
Or something
I
like
don't remember.
So on the religious documents, it has one date. And then the actual, legal county documents, it has another date. Right. So
we've got the 28th on the decorative
that's mine.
License.
That's my
and then
anniversary.
The 29th on the actual license.
And the 29th's her anniversary.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we have an anniversary. Now, if you want to send us something for our anniversary, our address is in the description.
It's on our about page. No. Tony said Angie's the same way. See? It's just, I think it's I don't know. I just hate it. Well, and it wouldn't be bad if somebody else were editing it, maybe. I don't know. But I just don't like editing myself.
Lone Cowboy Rick says, at the cat house? No, the courthouse.
Yeah, not at the cat house.
Oh, and that's when you bought that, what is that, that Bitty Boo luggage?
Did I get it there? No.
We bought it there in Eureka Springs.
We got it in Eureka, but not then.
And we threw it away in Korea.
Right. I got it before we went to Korea.
Buying luggage with just 2 wheels ain't the way to go.
Bad idea.
Yeah. And they were fixed wheels.
They have to be the rotating. Yeah.
Otherwise, she just liked it because it looked cute. Yeah. And we were going to go to Korea anyway. And we threw that away.
Yeah. It didn't last.
No. Remember walking through Seoul?
Oh my gosh.
With that bad luggage?
It was horrible.
I was just dragging it on its side.
Yeah. He was aggravated.
Yeah.
Paul said, Big Mike, I lost my 6-pack when I turned 32 and joined the Barrel Club. Only now I'm a large barrel.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to pop that down.
I didn't realize how much exercise I got when I was actually in the military. Well, I did PT every single day for 2 hours. Every single day I was in the military at a minimum. And I think when I went into the military, I was 179. I got out of basic, I was 165. And then when I retired, I was 234. And now the lowest I've been since I've been retired, because my highest, the most I've ever weighed was 223 pounds, 323 pounds after I retired. And then now the lowest I've ever been since then, once I hit that, was 280, 282. And now they weighed me at the hospital. I was 294, 292. Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know what I would.
And that's just because I can't run no more. I can't do none of that stuff anymore. And it's just getting fat and old.
I don't know what I weigh and don't really care. Let's see.
I love you the way you are.
There's, yeah, I just went blank. There's our flipping farmstead. It's Dawn.
All right. My favorite female Marines in the house.
And I also
Our Louisiana Life says, I was good until 40, but fallen apart ever since.
There's coffee walks and whatever.
Hey, the man with a better goatee than I do. I tried to grow the beard, and it got to a point where I just wanted to pull it out by the roots.
Alfonso said, my friend in New Mexico was Catholic and later converted to Mormon so he can have multiple wives. Well, and it depends. I mean, there's certain parts of the Mormon church.
Yeah, the reorganized Mormon church has multiple wives.
Yeah,
and stuff.
But no, most of the Mormon church doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
The LDS ones don't.
Yeah.
They frown upon that.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, and the only reason I know is all my sisters are LDS.
Yeah. And
I stayed true.
You're Catholic. I don't know. I've not converted to Catholicism. I was baptized in the Baptist church. I went to the Lutheran and Methodist church. I'm everything.
Hey, there's Tracy Michael.
I'm a Christian. That's it.
Nice.
Hi, Tracy Michael. I'm not a heathen.
No, you're not. Well, and one of the things you wouldn't mind converting to Catholicism, but the rules
don't allow me to.
Don't allow you to, right, unless your ex-husband admitting he was an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why you got divorced. He wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a different, I guess, well, I know like the Methodist church had a schism, so I don't know what they call it with the Mormon church.
What's that?
But Alfonso wanted to know the difference. Latter-day Saints is LDS.
Yeah.
And then there's this other branch of the Mormon, and I don't know what.
The Reorganized Church of Mormon, something, I don't know.
Yeah.
They practice the old ways, and the reason why way back in the day when they went out to Utah and stuff, is that trying to get into that group was not easy, and they were just trying to multiply and replenish their church.
Yeah, Angie said one wife's usually plenty.
Oh, I'm telling you.
He can't handle the one
I can't handle the one I got.
Don said there are LDS and FLDS. Fundamentalist Mormons have more than one wife. Yeah. And Anna Bohr said, I was baptized Catholic, then went through many different churches. Yep. Yep. James said, Jesus believer. Terry, that's what I am.
That's all you got to be.
I'm a Christian. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
I believe in the words written in red. Okay. Let's just go with that.
Yeah. Neil said his parents were raised Roman Catholic but changed to Episcopal, a third less guilt. Yeah, that's Catholic light. Episcopal.
Tony says, I got to read this two-part thing. Tony at our cabin in the woods. At one time, I was in great shape, and then something happened. Haven't figured it out yet. And then his wife, Angie, retorts, it's called eating, Tony. It's called eating. Man, what happened to a wife having your back?
It's called aging and eating. That's what.
But I will tell you, Angie is one honest woman. She will tell you what she's thinking.
She'll tell you the truth,
That's
whether
right.
you like it or not.
Yeah.
I love Angie. She's great.
Oh, man. Let's see. I was baptized Catholic, made my first communion 2004, but then it comes down to...
When it comes down to...
We're all Christians.
Yeah.
That's it.
Unless you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Then you're not. Or Muslim.
Yeah.
Then you're not.
They're playing a different sport.
Yeah. Alexander said, it's how Nevada was made. The government cut off the land that the Mormons wanted by making Nevada.
Yeah. At home with Tom and Rhonda Howard.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
It's the beautiful people.
The hip is doing great. I'm getting my exercises in. Home health care is great. PT home health care is going great. So, yeah. I think it was the thing that had me at the beginning was the anxiety of actually doing this.
Yes.
Overthinking in my head, hey, they're going to go in there and saw and hack and hammer and do whatever they're going to do, and you're going to lose a body part. That was the anxiety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was kind of like when I got shot in the back of the leg and they said, you'll never walk or run again or whatever.
Right.
And they thought at one time I was going to lose my leg. And it just...
Well, and that was probably
just
part
anxiety.
Of it too. Yeah. Happy Hunter said, I grew up Southern Baptist. The church I go to is unaffiliated. I just say I'm a child of God. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
And that's what he wants you to call yourself.
Yes. And Paul, I'm sure Mike would totally disagree with that.
What's that?
Said Big Mike needs 3 more wives, then they can pair off for company.
No.
Let's see.
See, hasn't people ever wondered why, if you're raising girls and boys, and I don't know if this is for everybody, but every person I've known, for some reason the boys stick around because of the support of their mom. Okay. Plus they're just too damn lazy to leave. Right. And we're not teaching our kids how to do laundry, and we're not teaching them how to cook, and we're not doing this, and we're not doing that like they did in the olden days. Like Shirley's.
I taught both of my kids.
I know that. I'm talking about now. But boys are another thing all to themselves, and they stay longer at home than the girls do. Our daughter graduated one day
and was gone the next.
Gone the next. Because in most cases, and I'm going to say about 95 to higher, 2 women cannot occupy the same time-space continuum. They can't, because, hey, I'm 18 now. You know, you can't tell me what to do. And you know, moms.
Well, and
moms should be ruling that house with an iron fist.
A lot of times it comes down to boys, though. Girls leave the house because of a boy or college.
Yeah.
But a boy. And that doesn't always work out so well. Sometimes it does. But
yeah. James Hall said, I was 165 pounds at 50, then went to work at a restaurant as a cook, and then back to driving a truck now, 245 pounds. Yeah.
So it is easy.
Well, because you got to get the miles in, and when are you going to find time to exercise? You know?
let's see.
Licking the Cheetos off your fingers while you're driving is not
This is not-
an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Oh, Wanda Henry said her daughter stayed till 22.
Really?
And see, and me and my daughter now are like
Best
awesome,
of friends.
Awesome friends.
Yes.
And I can go down and stay with her. She can come up
And
here
see,
and
this is the time when you should be friends
right
at this age.
when you're no longer
You should not be
teaching
your
them
kids' friends
everything.
when they need a parent
Yes.
when you're raising them.
Yes.
They need a parent to know what a parent's supposed to look like. So yeah.
Let's see. I left home at 17, right after I graduated. Went to Massachusetts and was going to go to nursing.
Well, that's true. See, peaceful this. Her 26-year-old daughter and 32-year-old son live with her. They take care of her.
Right.
And that's the respect. That's what kids should do when the parent
Right.
gets like me. I want to go live with Brittany in Waco.
Brittany wouldn't put up with it.
She made me go get a job.
I'm
She
not
wouldn't care if it
minding.
was the information booth at the VA in Waco.
Oh, she'd take care of you. She wouldn't wait on you hand and foot, though. Yeah, she'd make you get up and do stuff.
Yeah. And then Brittany lost all that weight. Now she lost too much weight.
Yeah, now she's trying to put weight back on.
Man, she was on that keto diet for whatever length of time, and she lost so much weight. Now she's just. When your ribs start popping out, guys,
Yes.
time to stop the diet.
Yeah, and she has. And
She did.
it's good that she recognized that and didn't
Yes.
fall into some weird anorexia or bulimia
Yeah.
or some eating disorder.
Yeah.
Her anniversary is coming up.
Yeah. What are you making me for my anniversary dinner?
I made you chicken enchilada soup, but today's your day.
Oh, I get enchilada soup, guys.
That's what you said.
It
you
was
wanted.
awesome. It was awesome. Could be a little bit more spicy, but
Yeah, I toned down the spice because I can't handle it right now.
yeah. Neil S. says, I was in a unique situation and was able to move home at 45 to take care of my parents.
Hey, Lori's prepping for Evans, just
You're
south.
a good son.
Let's see if I say this right. Just south of Worcester.
Worcester, Mass.
Yeah. Or you're reading it, it's Worcester. Yeah, it's Worcester or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, they say it funny up there. Worcester.
Yeah. Some of
I got it
our
right. Worcester.
some of our members, don't forget, you've got emojis down there.
Yeah. 'Cause
And we left Georgie emoji. You know, we lost Georgie.
yeah.
He died, but we left his. We got to make a new
In
one for Kitty
memorial.
Mao.
Yeah.
We got to make another emoji for Kitty Mao.
Yeah. I was living in Medway, Mass when I was up there.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to nursing school, and I worked at my aunt's medical clinic, and quickly decided I didn't want to go to nursing school.
There's AK Bill.
Hey, Bill.
My
Hi.
Alaska's in the house.
It's good to see you.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up before you have to get out of here. And we don't see you for another 6 months.
Alfonso said he learned to cook and do laundry through the New Mexico Commission for the Blind back in 2011. However, he was told that no one wants to marry a blind man because they can't drive themselves. What?
Well,
I don't know
it's
about
kind of
that.
dangerous if you're blind and you're driving.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't drive.
It doesn't work like they showed on the comedy
But
movies.
I don't think that affects getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
I
get
will
a
tell
wife
you-
that can drive you around.
I will tell you that I learned to cook, sew, iron, do laundry, all that stuff. In high school, I took 3 years of bachelor survival. They didn't call it home ec, it was bachelor survival. How to set a table, all that kind of stuff. I learned all that stuff. That's how I learned how to sew on a sewing machine,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
He sews our patches on our vests.
Yeah.
Des said, okay, I used to live in Hyannis, Duxbury, Brockton, Somerville, East Boston, Eastie, and South Boston, Southie, and Marblehead. There you go. Yep. I enjoyed my time up there, and I love my aunt, but New England's not for me. It's too.
Lori says
cold.
People have a hard time with
Worcester.
Worcester, unless they are English.
Yeah, Worcester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it looks wrong.
Yeah. Thank you, AK Bill.
Anyone else's chat look different? I don't know. How does your chat look, Andy?
I noticed that I was on somebody's live and Tractor Supply, they had ads at the top of the chats.
Well, that's different.
I know. It's kind of weird.
Yep. Lori said Medway is just southeast of Milford. Lived there for a few years when I was a kid. Yep. Yeah. We used to go up to Milford and Framingham, and I worked over in the Lynn Clinic. So Lynn, I guess that was the name of the town.
Yeah, even Andale said the chats have been crazy lately.
Have a good night, Lori.
Yes, Lori. I think that YouTube gets bored and they just change something.
They do. It's like, oh, let's mess with everybody.
See how many people we can piss off this week.
Leicester?
It's like, how many times did we have to search for go to the studio, YouTube studio, when they had it?
They kept moving it back and forth. Yeah. Let's see. Happy Hunter said, I sew by hand. I have no clue how to use a sewing machine. I learned all that my mom used to sew. So I learned from her. And then I had home economics and did the cooking and sewing and all that too.
Yeah. So, guys, we had a good show yesterday. Jason and myself over at Sergeant's Talk TV. If you're a veteran or you're a spouse of a veteran or you are getting any kind of veteran assistance or anything like that, or you're a parent of an active duty or a veteran, I think our channel's for you guys. Please go over there and check that out. We're moving right along. We plan on, and I've said this before, once we become monetized on that channel, then all the proceeds or monetization that we get will be going to the McAllister Homeless Veteran Shelter that we have here in Pittsburgh County, Oklahoma. So that's what it's going for. It's not going for us. We do this because we like sitting around and talking to other veterans and stuff like that. Now, our veterans are still a little bit gun shy. We had an open mic night last night.
Hey, Glenn came up.
Glenn came up and talked to us. But we got to get more of you veterans, and it's a hard step to talk about your military life or service. I get that. But we do answer a lot of questions in the chat because people have a lot of questions. And last night, the big one was mental health.
Yes.
And we did give them directions on where to go
to
find more information about the VA's mental health program.
Oh, we're putting Lila to sleep.
Well, thank you, Lila. That's great.
No, she said, Cookie here. I'm falling asleep at the PC.
Okay.
Love you.
All right.
Have a good night, Lila.
Yeah. So yeah, if that interests you, we're there. We need your support, and we need your support to pass. If you've got a community page to push us out there, so more veterans can come in and see what it's all about. So, and we're all about helping the veterans, brothers and sisters, supporting brothers and sisters. That's what it's all about, and their family members also, whether they're Gold Star families or anything like that. So, or they're a widow of or a widower of a former veteran. So that's why we're there. We'll talk about some of the hot issues that's going around the VA, and especially, right now, which directions is it going? So those are the things we talk about. So if that's in your wheelhouse, we're here for you, and we'd love to have you every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I appreciate that. And it's Sergeant's Talk TV. All right. Hey guys, we're glad you guys came in. We're going to try to end right at 9 o'clock. I don't know if Brian's going to be on or not.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's open.
I know he's busy with his dad and stuff like that. So
he's good.
Guys, hey, we love you guys. Remember, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need, and always think of that. I want to thank you guys for all your prayers. Remember, prayer works, and God answers those. So, guys, we love you. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next video. Good night, everybody. Bye.
And it's Lester. That's how you pronounce the name of. It looks like Leicester, but it's Lester, Mass. They have funny names up there.
Well, they're funny people.
Hey, it's where my family's
they
from.
Park the car in the park.
They park the car in the garage.
The garage.
I can't even say it.
All right.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.